Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? How's everyone tonight? I have no theme, so just ask any questions you want like usual. If you're new here, welcome. To join the list, it is exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. If you end up in the lounge is a weight room where Nightbot chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. Nightbot's not a real person, it's just a program to keep track of the list for me and provide some entertainment in the chat as well. I have a legal disclaimer and description if you want to check that out, as well as links to a private reading if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, so hi everyone. Hi Rain. Hi Koala. Hi Mary Jana. Hi Katika. Hello everyone. Hi P. Mohammed. Hi Nail. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Philia. Hi Love. Welcome everyone. Hi Dr. Fizza. Hi MC. Hi Love. Welcome everyone. How's it going? Hi Mia. Hello. Nice to see you. I want to ask Mia if she wanted to be if you want to be a moderator. Ask Moonbeam, Mia. Thank you for helping out. Hi Cat Goddess. Hello everyone. Welcome. I had a good day. Yes, I did. It was it's cold, but besides the cold, was relaxing. Hi Ivy. Hello everyone. I'll switch the screen as we get started. Sorry if I missed anyone. There's a lot of people in chat. Hello everyone. Hi John. Welcome. Or Joanna. Joanna, not John. Joanna. I'll switch the screen so we get started. And human. Hello. What are Yoshita's intentions for Anshuma? What are Yoshati's? I'm so sorry I'm saying that right name so wrong. For Huma, right? Not human. Huma. Huma. Oh my gosh. For Huma. What are her intentions? Justice. Huma, what is Yoshita's intentions for Huma? In contact is a long-term connection. We started talking recently. So it's a long-term connection, but you just started talking recently. Let's see. What's going on with their intentions? For the justice and the light, I feel like they feel like there's a good communication, or so you just started talking. I feel like overall I feel like there's a good connection going on there. Like things feel fair. I feel like they have integrity. I feel like they are responsible with their communication with you. I feel like they're very happy and content with their connection with you. The Seven of Swords, though, I feel like they're not quite sure what their intentions are. I don't know. The Seven of Swords, they may have some tricks up their sleeves, kind of thing. I feel like, I don't know if it's a matter of them being guarded and trying to really listen to see if there's anything they're missing when it comes to the communication with you, or it could be just them not being completely honest with you too, though, because you have the Five of Swords in the dark. So I feel like they want to be honest with you, they want to make amends with you for whatever reason, um and that sort of thing. So I'm not quite sure what this is about, but I feel like the universe wanted you to know that you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities through this. May you find a path to your best self. Let's just see, we'll get some clarity here. What's going on with the Seven of Swords? For the Hierophant in the dark. Yeah. I feel like they don't really see things the way you do. Like there's a little bit of a um I don't know. I feel like there's just something that's not really sitting well with them. Yeah, overall it does seem good, but I feel like they're at edge. They may not always be agreeing with you. I feel like that is not always agreeing with you with what your perspectives of this connection is and what their perspective of this connection is. Because it feels like they just want to be friends, but they're a little bit guarded. That is what I got. Hello. I feel like these cards are not really feeling it. I don't know. We'll see. Hello. Will the next relationship be a healthy and committed relationship? Will hello's next relationship be a healthy and committed relationship? The Knight of Cups. So, not the next one, maybe the one after that. Oh man, yeah. I feel that, you may have to have a few relationships before you find the one. But I feel like you're also going to discover your own power through that. You're going to find your inner strength, your inner light of what you truly want out of a relationship. Because I feel like you're going to boost your independence, boost your self worth kind of thing through self reflection and just learning and experiencing and figuring out who your true self is. You have the Page of Wands in the dark. So I feel like when you least expect it, someone's gonna try to communicate with you. After you've had some more experience with relationships. And I feel like you will have a better clarity about what you want out of a relationship, and you'll be able to choose more wisely moving forward through that, because I feel like you're really gonna boost your strength. Um, yeah. For sure, yeah, your cycle that is not completed, but when you find that one, I feel like you're gonna feel whole, feel committed, feel You know, that loving energy. This is what I got with that one. Mary Jana, general early February. What does Mary Jana need to know for early February? You're welcome, hello. Ooh, love. Love month, right in February. Love and romance is coming towards you. I just feel the sense of happiness, feeling balanced, feeling open-hearted kind of energy. Yeah, you have the Two of Cups here, so I feel like love and romance is coming towards you. I feel like even more so, I feel like there's the energy of you really loving yourself, of being open and honest with yourself and your expectations, setting boundaries for yourself, that I feel like is going to open up your heart and also set you free from any worries or anxieties and things like that that may have been holding you back before, because I feel like you're going to be opening out, because I feel like you're just going to be starting a new cycle. You know, it may not be a completely new cycle, but I feel like it's going to be you finishing off the cycle with a different perspective starting in early February. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, all right, coming into your power with that fire. Being that sexy, vibrant being that the Queen of Wands is, being assertive in your energy. The Queen of Swords says that too. Having a clear mind, clear expectations, and knowing what's next for sure. Yeah, King of Swords, you know, they've been giving you a hard time, your butt cheeks, and you're not going to stand for it, right? You're welcome, Mary Jana. Mohammed, hello. How does Lulu feel towards Mohammed? How does Lulu feel towards Mohammed? How does Lulu feeling towards Mohammed right now? They want to stick together, so we're going to keep it that way. I was dreaming about her partner. Oh man. He presents to be a nice guy and religious, but he did black magic to her, and they're broken up in the end of my dream. Oh man, let's see. Many spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and fae that want to come and give Muhammad a message. Oh, I feel like Lulu may be holding back on her feelings or not really quite feeling the connection that you do between each other. This can I feel like it hasn't ended, but it's not going to complete either. I feel like it's just a connection that's just gonna linger. I feel like she's not going to break up with her partner. The Fool is in the dark. Like, she's not taking any risks. She's not looking for anything new right now. The King of Wands, I feel like that is your energy because that's what we're asking about. So I feel like they're not really willing to compromise or work things out with you right now. I feel like Lulu is feeling very strong in her energy, feeling very in tune with herself and in tune with her energy. I feel like she's learned to release a lot of stresses and worries and anxieties, and she's kind of like set herself free from that. I feel like she has a better understanding of what her wants and needs are. So I feel like she's being very cautious about what her next moves are and things like that, right? I do feel like the cycle between the two of you is not completed. Go anywhere either, because I feel like she wants to really embrace her independence right now. It's something I feel like she's working on and trying really hard to achieve with the power of the Queen of Wands here. That's what I got. Voila! Money next 10 days. What does Koala need to know about finances in the next 10 days? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Koala a message? What does Koala need to know in the next 10 days in finances? I miss you too, Koala. It's nice to see you. What does Koala need to know in finances in the next 10 days? For the Empress is in the dark. I feel like there's an energy of. I just feel like the energy is kind of stagnant. I feel like it's not really moving very quickly. So I feel like there's a sense of insecurity. You're not really sure what is going on with your finances in the next 10 days. Some being unsure and uncertainty is what I'm feeling. Yeah, there's an imbalance going on there, so I don't feel like you're going to be getting any new money coming in. I feel like you may, but it may take longer than the 10 days. I do feel like there are some decisions you could make, possibly with your finances. Not quite sure what that is. Yeah, I feel like there's a possibility of some coming with the Ace of Pentacles, but it's going to be delayed because the Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like you're going to get some communication, so I don't know if someone's going to communicate this money coming towards you or offering you more work or some sort of thing. Someone's going to give you some sort of communication, I feel like, with giving you some clarity about your financial situation with the money. But I feel like it does come with a difficult decision of what your next moves are, what you're going to do moving forward with that. But that is what I got. Yeah. So you gotta set your intentions, right? Abundance starts with intentions. Hi, Queen Devin. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Hi, Devin. Is the person my spidey sense is lurking on my account and back doing that? Let's see for Devin. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is a person on Devin's spidey sense lurking around their account? I think that's some old energy. We'll try another deck. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? Is a person on Devin's spidey sense mind lurking around their account? There we go. I feel like, yes, there's somebody, I don't know if it's the person on your mind, but I feel like there's definitely somebody who has a crush on you with the Lover's card here and the Emperor. I feel like they kind of like watching you or your social media or whatever that is. I feel like they have a crush on you, you know? I feel like don't have a lot of faith that you like them the way they like you. So that's probably why they're just watching and hoping that you notice who they are without them revealing themselves towards you. So I feel like they're kind of seeing, like, if they keep clicking on your accounts, if you're going to notice that they're doing that, or, sometimes Facebook asks you if you want to friend request this person, and I feel like they're hoping that you're going to do that, offer them a friend request because you keep seeing them. I don't know how that's playing out for you, because I feel like they're just kind of like waiting to see if you're going to notice who they are. They're a little bit scared about you calling them out on it, though. The Tower energy. They're expecting they're being prepared for some chaos coming through, like you blocking them or something. That came really quickly. They have a lot of patience to wait for you, though. It seems. I don't know if this is the person on your mind or not. Oh man. Was treated bad, so confused on the spin around the block. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I got though. So I guess you'd have to let them know, you're definitely not interested. I feel like they're expecting that, but they're waiting to see how you're gonna respond. They may just go away if you don't respond at all. I don't know how they see things. Yeah, so I got though. Yeah, yeah, they're scared to get. Yeah. Oh man. Bernard, general reading tonight. Is Bernard in the house? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels of fate, I can give Bernard a message on who's thinking about Bernard. Who's thinking about Bernard tonight? Ooh, I think somebody might be. I don't know. Who's the man on the moon and the most about the man? You want a moon reading? What does the moon have to say? The moon is actually a woman. The man on the moon kind of thing is wrong. The moon is a female. The sun is a male. There's a man on the sun. And a lady on the moon. Well, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Or Mama Moon? Want to come and give Bernard a message about who is thinking about Bernard? There is the world. I feel like somebody is going to come into your energy. I feel like they're not ready yet. I feel like you're going to meet someone brand new really soon. I feel like they're all in the dark because they don't know that you exist yet, but I feel like they will. And I feel like the two of you are going to get along really well and start a cycle together with the world card here because I just feel the sense of the two of you going out, connecting, making each other feel like you're at home kind of thing. I do feel like you or that, like you'll both be very protective of each other, have that success with the Six of Wands and the Lovers here. I just feel like they're all in the dark because they don't know that you exist, but I feel like once they reveal themselves towards you, you will have that sense of completion, of success with each other. Hopefully you saw that, Bernard. Kritika, what's Kritika need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and fae? What does Kritika need to know right now in general? Ooh, the Emperor. I feel like someone's coming into your energy. I don't know if this is your boss or who this energy is, but I just feel like that you're coming in strong with a lot of power. Or they're trying to direct you in some sort of direction with making some sort of decision or something. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I feel like it's causing you to be at a pause and not really moving forward. Even though I feel like it could bring you some joy with the Ten of Cups here. The King of Swords, whatever this is, I feel like they're standing very strong on it. Feel I feel like they don't feel anything. It's all in their head, right? I feel like they think this is really the right thing to do. And I feel like there's a possibility of them right, but they're not showing you their compassion enough for you to believe them. I'm not quite sure if you're knowing what I'm talking about. Why is the King of Cups in the dark? Why are they hiding their emotions? Lovers. Yeah, I was kind of thinking this person has a crush on you, but I feel like they're going about it all wrong. I don't know if you're in a relationship with this person or not, because I feel like they're using more of their logic and their mind, and they're not showing enough compassion and love and romance, even though that's what they're wanting from you, that love, romance, connection, some, yeah, what is this person's love energy? What is this person's love energy? A gift. Love's greatest gift is the understanding of one another. Yeah, I feel like you're not quite understanding this person all that well. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. Maybe it's because they're brand new and you haven't met them yet, but they do come with a strong heart, a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of passion, but they're not good at showing it all that well. So I feel like they may come across as a little aggressive, if that makes sense. What is this person's deal? Coffee, mean conversations. I feel like you're gonna be going on a date. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, and there's been some sort of conflict, and they're trying to make amends with you, by making things worse, but instead while they're trying to make things better. But I feel like they are really trying. Their heart's in the right place. They're trying to show you that they have strong feelings for you. That is what I got. Love, general for love. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love. A message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love, a reading, or a message? Let's see here. Ooh, I feel that energy for you. Love, I feel that energy of you needing to take a break. Time for some self-pampering or whatever that is for you. Having a self-care day or a relaxing weekend. Because I just feel this sense of having this overload of emotions or thoughts and just feeling exhausted. Because I feel like you've been working hard. I feel like your hard work is going to be paying off soon. I feel like people are going to start recognizing all the efforts you've been putting in. Because I feel like there's a sense of you gaining momentum, but not just that, like just kind of like putting yourself out there a little bit more, um, making your own self feel proud and completed with the energy how it's flowing for you moving forward. You have the Queen of Pentacles, so slow and steady is the way to go, right? You don't have to rush into anything in order to have that success. Sometimes the best success comes from going slow and steady. The King of Cups, I don't know if this is someone who's trying to be emotionally supportive towards you or if this is someone who's attractive towards you, but I feel like their feelings and intentions are genuine towards you. The Chariot, I feel like you're moving forward in a positive light despite the challenges and obstacles that you've been facing and will continue to face moving forward. What is the deal with the King of Cups here? What is the deal with the King of Cups? The Tower. If something happens, I feel like they will be there to help you through it. Some sort of emotional support. But they do have feelings for you, though. What is this King of Cups love feeling towards love? The ex. So maybe somebody in your past coming back. Maybe that's why there's a tower energy. Says true love, a deep enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So I don't know if your ex has like learned some things. So it says there's been some healing from the past. Heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. I mean, if you don't want to forgive them, but they do seem to be coming from a good place, their genuine feelings are in the right place, you know? Maybe they didn't change, but they feel like they have. Hi, P. Nail. Thank you so much for your donation, Nail. And Pete, sorry. For Nail, I feel Amar is holding back. Is Amar holding back on nail? Is Amar holding back on nail? That was the wrong way. These guys don't want to cooperate. We'll try these ones. Let's see. For nail, is Amar holding back on nail? Is Amar holding back on nail? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fate that will give nail a message? What his next energy? Will he come closer? Will he come closer to nail? How does Amar feel towards nail? How do they feel? How does Amar feel towards nail? Oh boy, yeah. I feel like they're not gonna come back towards you, not anytime soon anyways. I feel like this is gonna take some more time. You have the King of Cups in the dark. So I feel like they still have some repressed feelings. Like they're still holding on to some feelings that have happened between the two of you that they haven't quite healed yet or they haven't quite let go of yet. The Two of Swords, yeah, they're struggling with making some decisions moving forward though. I feel like they feel a little stuck and they feel like they've been blinded by the truth of whatever happened between the two of you. So yeah, the Lovers is in the dark, so I feel like they're not going to make amends anytime soon. The Ten of Wands, I feel like there still a lot of worries, a lot of heaviness going on with Amar that they haven't quite healed yet either. The Four of Swords, they do think about you though, so I feel like that's probably why you think about them, because they think about you. Um, does he feel me unique or like fans who send his sensual things? Yeah, I feel like you should probably hold back because I feel like he's not really holding on to that. There's a Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like in his mind it's all business, it's all work related. I don't feel like he has like a close bond towards you or anything. I feel like it's just kind of, you know, I feel like it's respect towards you with the Ten of Pentacles, but more like work and business type of thing. But that's what I got. Um, I think I did love. I'm not sure. You have to write exclamation mark timestamps to see if I did your reading. For P, will Mark try to talk to P? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answers today? Will Mark try to talk to P? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Mark try to talk to P? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Mark be trying to talk to P? I feel like they won't. I feel like you work where he lives. Okay, yeah, I feel like he's not gonna try to talk to you. I mean, I feel like if you talk to him, I feel like he'll be open to talk to you. I feel like, you know, the moon is in the dark, so that's a no, that they're not gonna talk to you. The stars in the dark, so I feel like they don't really feel a strong connection towards you. The King of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like their energy is kind of like very ruthless or very controlling or very strict or serious in their energy. Like they're very, you know, all business, no play kind of thing. He want he wants me to talk to him. Okay, I don't know. Because I feel like he's avoiding you with the cards here. It's like he's avoiding you. There is a Knight of Cups though, so I feel like after all this happened. At work where he lives, he wants to talk to me. He wants me to talk to him. I'm not really feeling that he wants you to talk to him because I feel like he's feeling very strict in his energy, like he's holding back. It's not like he's not heartbroken or anything, but he feels like the issue, whatever it is going to resolve itself, is what I'm feeling. Because I feel like he doesn't really want to make a decision and just kind of like wants to let it go, whatever's going on there. Yeah, yeah, I feel like he's avoiding you, you know? He's keeping to himself. He doesn't really feel any sort of connection towards you. He's just kind of like hoping that things will just resolve itself without any communication. I feel like he's gonna respect you though, the Knight of Cups. Like, if you bumped into him and started a conversation, I feel like he would be respectful, but I feel like that's not really what he wants to do is have a conversation with you. No. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's what I got. Yeah. He's just kind of like wanting it to just go away on its own. You know? He will show respect, but only if he has to. That's mean. Yeah, yeah. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that or what happened between the two of you, but you felt that from him? Yeah. I feel like it's his way of setting some sort of boundaries or something. I don't know. Dr. Fizza, when will I get married? I don't really do timing, but let's see. What is the energy around Dr. Fizza getting married? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? You welcome, P. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dr. Fizza a message? What is the energy around Dr. Fizza when Dr. Fizza will get married? Ooh. You have the tower in the dark. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of disaster or some sort of chaos is going to happen, and I feel like when you're in an energy where you're trying to start to rebuild trust with yourself and with others, I feel like it's when you're going to meet someone, because you have the Two of Cups here that follows right after this disaster or whatever this is. Something's going to be shaken up in your energy unexpectedly, and that is going to give a shift in your energy, and I feel like that is where you're going to meet your soulmate and have that love and romance and passion that it's is worthwhile, right? The 10 of Cups, happy home, happy life energy, having this sense of fulfillment and harmony and success. It does come with the 5 of Cups, but I just feel like this is a little bit of your healing from whatever this disaster is that's going to come through. The Page of Wands, I feel like no, I feel like it's a brand new person. I feel like it'll be like this Page of Wands, they just don't know that you exist yet, so it's going to take some time. So it's a brand new person. They don't know who you are yet, but I feel like you will meet them after some sort of unexpected change coming through. And I feel like the both of you will be very um protective of your assets and your finances and that sort of thing, because I feel like the both of you are going to grow some sort of stability, so I don't know if the business together or what's going on with that. But yeah, I feel like you'll have a good connection. Seems like lots of prosperity as well is coming for you. It's just a matter of the energy taking its shift at the right time. That is what I got. Diamond Girl! For some reason, the moon wanted to come out to tell you to trust your intuition. Trust the flow of what's going on in your subconscious mind. Who will be Diamond Girl's next true love coming in 2026? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Diamond Girl a message of who's next coming to Diamond Girl in true love? I feel like in February we should do like a love readings every Wednesday. What do you all think about that? Right? Hump Day love readings. I feel like your true love is gonna come at a time where you feel like you're alone and all alone. Like when you feel like you're completely alone, I feel like is when a love is gonna come towards you. The King of Pentacles too. Sometimes this is gonna happen like when you feel all alone, you feel like your work situation isn't working out, just feeling like things are just not working out in general. And I feel like you're just gonna get a boost of success. Like something's just gonna shift in its energy where you'll find new work and new connections, new love, and that sort of thing, and that's gonna turn your Nine of Cups back into the light, right? With having that success, feeling fulfilled, harmony coming your way. But yeah, I feel like you're going through the process. It's a matter of trusting yourself, trusting your intuition to lead you in the right direction. And that's what I got. Sounds good. Awesome. MMC. What does MMC need to know right now in general? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give MMC a message. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give MMC a message? Ooh, there is the there is the Nine of Pentacles in the light. I want to say the Eight of Pentacles because I feel like it's a little torn between the 8 and the 9. I feel the sense of you putting in the hard work and being self-sufficient and being committed and dedicated to your work all at the same time. I feel like you're still kind of like working on being consistent or working towards that promotion or whatever that next level is for you. Just waiting for that green light or waiting for someone to tell you what is next. I feel that for you. I feel like you're going to get that communication sooner or later. It may come with some sort of tension or some sort of disagreements, but I feel like overall it's going to go well because I feel like there's going to be some competition for it. So that may be what's going to cause this tension, or you may feel restricted about not being able to communicate what is going on truly with everyone until you have all the answers. But I feel like it's a matter of having faith, don't get ahead of yourself, have some patience, one step in front of the other kind of thing, right? Making sure your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. Have a steady footing, making sure that you're steady in your energy, and your progress with your work and your development moving forward. What else does MMC need to know about this? What else does MMC need to know about this? The Two of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have choices to make. So maybe it's just a matter of choosing which path you want to move towards. Keeping quiet till you figure that out, since you don't want any more competition than what you already have going on. But I feel like it's a matter of choosing what you feel like you could stick with. Something that goes along with, you know, yourself, your routine, the things that you have going on that would benefit your current life rather than trying to fit into something that won't work out long term. But that is what I got. Victoria, hello. I'd like to know what will happen between Human and me this year. Let's see for Victoria. Very spirit guide, ancestors, angels, fae. They want to come and give Victoria a message. Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae. They want to come and give Victoria a message. What's gonna happen between Victoria and Tina this year? What's going on between Victoria and Tina this year? Oh, I feel like you're gonna have some ups and downs and some challenges. I feel like whatever cycle you're in right now, though, is not gonna end anytime soon, though. You know? Yeah, I feel like everything overall is gonna be good, right? You have the Nine of Cups, so I feel a sense of love, of fulfillment, contentment in both of your energies. The world is in the dark, though, so yeah, I feel like there's gonna be some things feeling unfulfilled, even though things are going well. Some things may just be, a little unbalanced in that energy. The Emperor. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna take some time, you know? Because I feel like whatever's going on, he's very, like, headstrong on whatever that is. So I feel like there's a possibility that's trying to come through. Like the cycle of the two of you is not completed. Some things are not as fulfilled, but there's still something there for sure. There's still something there. The chariot is like moving forward and getting over the obstacles and whatever challenges the two of you are facing. I don't know if there's, people giving Teeman some unwanted advice or unnecessary advice kind of thing. Yeah, let's see. Will Teeman communicate better with Victoria? Will Teeman start to communicate better with Victoria? The King of Pentacles. It'll take some time. I don't know how much time though. Broken heart energy, yeah. I can feel that. I feel like, give him some space and see what happens, but you can't stop your life either. You do what you gotta do. If it's meant to be, he'll come back, right? I feel like he will come back eventually. Communicate with you because your cycle's not done. And I feel like there's still a lot of love and fulfillment between the two of you. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be hard on the heartstrings for sure. It's gonna take some more, some time. It's a tough one, but yeah, I feel like it's just the both of you together. Like, I feel like he's feeling like, I feel like it's both of your energies together, all of them, They're going through the cycle. There's still a lot of love and a lot of happiness going on between the two of you. It's just, the world in the dark. The cycle's not completed. There is some heartache going on for sure, but I feel like he's very headstrong on whatever's going on with him about compromising or giving in for whatever reason. He had the chariot, so it's a matter of going forward in positive light, despite all the challenges and the other things that could come with it. I feel like there may be some chatter in the background, kind of influencing them, but give him some time, give him some space, but don't stop what you have going on. You continue, and I feel like they'll come back when they're ready. Yeah. Rain, what will people think of my music career? Thank you so much for your donation, P. Thank you. For Rain, what will people think of Rain's career, music career? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Rain a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae So I want to come and give Rain a message. What does Rain need to know about their music career? I'm not quite sure what that is about, but I want it to come out. What does Rain need to know about their music career? You have the Four of Swords in the dark. So I feel like things are going to pick up pace a little bit because I feel like you're not going to have a lot of time for rest. I feel like you're going to readjust your focus and kind of like, I don't know, I just feel like there's something that's you're gonna shift your ideas or shift your focus. I don't know if it's in your music or how you play your music or how you're going to do your career, but I feel like there's gonna be a change. Maybe a little bit hard to make this change because I feel like you are very set in your ways or you're very set on how this career is going to go for you. But there's going to be a big change. I can feel the shift starting. It may take some time before you make that big change, but I feel like you're going to have a more clear, direct direction of where you want your music career to go. And I feel like that's going to give you um, boost your ego kind of thing to put yourself out there even more, not playing yourself small anymore, playing yourself a lot bigger than what you have been. Let's see, what else does Rain need to know about this change? How is this change gonna play out? How is this change gonna play out? Yeah, I feel like it was supposed to be in the Nine of Cups. My Nine of Pentacles was supposed to be in the light. Yeah, just like her, right? She's celebrating that independence, that hard work, and getting recognized for that achievements is going to take some time. It's not going to be a fast moving train. It's going to be a slow motion, but you're going to have that sense of fulfillment with the Ace of Cups here, right? This opportunity is having a lot of love and genuine people are going to feel genuine feelings towards your music, you know. Yeah, I think it's going to start with a shift in your energy, a shift in your mindset or how you do things. That's what I call it. Hi, new love. Welcome. Could you tell me what will happen between me and Mark? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's gonna happen between P and Mark? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's gonna happen between P and Mark? What's gonna happen between P and Mark? Oh man, there is a Six of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there is an imbalance between the two of you. The two of you are not really on the same page. You're not really, seeing eye to eye kind of thing. I don't know if you feel like Mark has taken an unfair advantage towards you or what's going on with that, or if it's just a one sided thing. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Yeah, I feel like I can feel that. I feel like there's been, I don't know what happened between the two of you, but with the Tower in the Dark, it's kind of like, um, wanting to avoid any connection or any communication and just kind of like dodging their way to avoid you. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like Mark knows that the two of you need to communicate and get along, but they're really struggling with that with the King of Wands here, because I feel like they want to be in control of the situation. Yeah, yeah. I feel like he's not going to reply to your messages either. I feel like he's being very immature in his energy and just wants the whole situation between the two of you to go away without that communication. Yeah. I feel like he knows that he needs to communicate with you with the Three of Cups here. He knows that the two of you need to cooperate and come up with something, but they're not ready to do that right now. Why did Mark unblock P? Why did Mark unblock P? Why did Mark unblock P? I feel like he unblocked you to keep his options open. He didn't want to close that door completely, but doesn't want to communicate with you either. The Four of Cups, still kind of like thinking things through, just kind of like processing the whole situation. But yeah, it's gonna take some time. Yeah. It really sucks though, eh? Yeah. I feel like they will communicate at some point, but not right now. Yeah. I feel like what happened is that he broke some sort of trust. Like he doesn't trust you anymore is what it seems to be. So I don't know what happened, but for some reason he doesn't trust you anymore. So that seems to be the strongest energy coming through. So I don't know if somebody told him something or what happened, but he's having trust issues, it feels like. So he's just avoiding it. Yeah. Maybe there's somebody else in his energy that he wants to date as well, or I don't know. Somebody else in his energy seems to be coming through as well. So I don't know if they're telling him things or if he's attracted towards them or what's going on with that. He's a butt cheek. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him either. No, I wouldn't trust him either. You're right not to trust him. Yeah. I feel like there's somebody out there that's a lot better for you. Philia! Eric broke no contact a few weeks ago, texting, "Hey, how are you?" So I replied, "I'm doing alright. Hope you are too." Why did he never reply back? Let's see for Philia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? Why did Eric break new contact? He was feeling lucky. Maybe he wanted something, feeling lucky. But I feel like he had options. So I feel like while he was texting you, somebody else probably texted him and he took the other offer. Um, why did he never reply back though? Why did Eric never reply back to Philia? Why did Eric not reply back to Philia? I feel like he feels bad for not replying towards you, but I feel like he didn't know what to say, so he's kind of like hiding, right? um, he's stalling. He's stalling because he doesn't want to say what really happened in case he decides to message you again, right? Yeah. So I kind of feel like you're an option, but you're not the only option. He seems to have a lot of choices here at the Seven of Cups. Um, he just keeps moving along. I feel like he's at a standstill right now, though, but he's fishing for some more. The King of Swords. Trying to be respectful, but also, fishing. If you know what I mean. So, yeah. You weren't the only person that he broke communication with. He has options. Seems like a player energy. Matthew! Winsley's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew. During spirit guides, ancestors, or fae. What is Winsley's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew? What are Winsley's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew? There's a high priestess here, so I feel like they have good intentions towards you or good feelings towards you. They're not quite sure what the I'm not quite sure what the connection is between the two of you because there's a tower energy with the Seven of Pentacles here, so I feel like there's some impatience. They're frustrated with the stagnation between the two of you. Not quite sure what that is about. The tower, I just feel like, I don't know if they're dramatic or, they're just ready for a change or what's going on with that. I feel like Winsley does have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations that occupies their time and energy. There's a Queen of Swords. Overall, I feel like they do speak their truth towards you. I feel like they are honest with you. They seem to be, I don't know. I feel like there is a connection between the two of you with the Four of Wands here. Not quite sure what's going on, but I feel like if you really needed them to, they would show up for you. You make them feel connected or belonging, or I don't know if this is a friendship or what the connection is, but they feel accepted by you. Yeah, I feel like they're very honest with you. So whatever they're telling you is the truth. They have a lot of things going on though. So I don't know if this chaotic energy is just at the home or if it's between the two of you. Yeah, I knew her a long time ago. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, Matthew, if you fall in love really fast, then it's lust. There's a big difference between lust and love. And a lot of people get confused between the two, If it takes a lot of work to get that lust, lust is that butterfly feeling, wanting to rush to bed with each other very quickly, wanting things to go really, really, really fast and really, really strong. That is lust, and that's not love. And lust doesn't last as long as love. It burns out really quickly. Um, so the ones that run, that's probably what they were chasing is lust and not love. But yeah, whoever this person is very honest. They have a little bit of chaos going on in their lives, but overall they're honest with you. They're genuine with their feelings and their expectations. But that is what I got. You have to kiss a lot of toes before you meet your frog. So. Yeah, it's good to be friends first, Hold off on the romantic side of things until you really get to know a person. Violetta, you welcome. I feel like, when you get divorced, I don't know if it's like that where you live, but where I live, if you get divorced, you have to wait a year before you get divorced. You have to be separated for a whole year before they give you a divorce. I feel like that was the rules before you get married. Like, you have to wait a whole year. After the year, then get divorced. Don't just rush into it. I feel like they need to make the rules reversed. Violetta. For Violetta, will they hire Violetta in that school? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Violetta a message? Will the Z school hire Violetta? No. Okay, there's someone that can pull some strings to pass the physical evaluation. Will this work for Violetta? Will this work for Violetta? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Violetta a message? Will this person who is trying to pull string for Violetta to pass the physical evaluation, will this work for Violetta? The Queen of Cups is in the dark, so it's a possibility, but it's not a strong yes. What is the energy? What does Violetta need to know about this? What does Violetta need to know about this? I feel like it's a matter of keeping your eyes open, going through the process. Don't doubt yourself. Like, don't put your focus on the other two people who are wanting the same position. Just focusing on your energy, setting your intentions. Like, if you really want to work at the Z school, then you have to say, yes, I'm going to work there. You know, don't doubt yourself, because when you doubt yourself, you self-sabotage yourself, and then you're not going to go anywhere. Just like this Knight of Pentacles, right? It means you're standing still, you're not in any sort of movement. The Six of Swords suggests that there is movement if you let go of the negativity. So, I don't know if it's just your way of being tested of how badly you truly want it, or if you don't really, really want it and that's why you're having your doubts and there's something better for you. Either way, I feel like you're going to have some sort of success because you are moving forward. Joanna, general reading for Joanna. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Joanna a message? Ooh. I feel that for you. I feel like you're letting go of all the baggage and no longer serves you anymore. You're getting rid of all the poop. Maybe all the craziness that happened in 2025. You're leaving that behind you and you're moving forward. I feel the sense of you feeling more grounded, more appreciative in your energy. I feel like you're more focused on that balance between giving and receiving, like not giving more of yourself than what you're getting back in return. I feel you're kind of like readjusting yourself to focus on that a little bit more. I feel like that's going to give you some success. I feel like someone's going to recognize your energy. I feel you feel the sense of fulfillment, right? This sense of love, overpouring of love. I feel like there's a new person coming into your energy. I feel like they have genuine feelings towards you, and I don't know if they're going to offer you an opportunity or ask you out. I'm not quite sure how it's going to play out for you, but I feel like that's magic spark is trying to come through. I feel like you have your doubts about it, but I still feel it's coming through. See you tomorrow, Bernard. Did you see your reading? Your reading was close to the beginning. I hope you saw it, Bernard. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Joanna a message? What does Joanna need to know about the magician in the dark? Oh man, the wheels and the cycles may be turning against you with the Wheel of Fortune being in the dark. It may feel like bad timing or bad luck for whatever reason, but I feel like you have all the tools, all the skills you will need to manifest what you want to manifest for yourself moving forward. It's just a matter of believing in yourself, trusting your strength, and the skills and the qualifications you have to prove yourself. So I'm not quite sure if this is love and romance or if this is a potential career. The Four of Cups. You know, if you take your time to sit on it or sleep on it before you decide what your next moves are, then that's what you gotta do, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool for you. Believe in yourself. You got through this. I feel like whoever this person is coming to your energy, they do have genuine feelings for you. They do see you. They do see the hard work you've been putting into it. Um, it's just a matter of you believing in yourself as well. Bernard Moving put the timestamps in the chat for you. Not sure if you see them, but they're there. Elephant. What does Elephant need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers? Angels or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message? What does Elephant need to know right now? What does Elephant need to know right now? I feel like that is the same thing that just came out. I'm just gonna... We'll try this again. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message? What does Elephant need to know right now in general? Ooh, the Three of Cups. I feel this sounds like you having a good night out, right? I don't know if it's good having a good night out with your friends, your family, co-workers. I don't know what that is for you, but I just feel this sense of socializing, excitement, feeling great. I don't know if it's like some sort of meetup or some sort of reunion or what this is for you. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, a lot of chatting going on. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, though. So I don't know if you're going to go out, have fun, but then someone's going to play dirty for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about. Because I feel like someone may decide to just give you the cold shoulder just because they're emotionally guarded right now for whatever reason. I feel like it's just because they're going down this rabbit hole of self-pity and they may be wanting to drag you down with them. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but I feel like it's just a matter of you picking and choosing wisely what energy you're going to feed into and which energy you're not going to feed into. And I feel like that's going to figure out what your next steps are. So I don't know if someone's going to try to borrow money from you or whatever that is, or I feel like they're going to say that they're going through some hard times, or, you know, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles too. So this may break up your connection with this person. Three of Pentacles in the dark. Oh, what does Elephant need to know about the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles? I feel like this may be a falling out of a work situation. What is going on with this energy with the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles? Ace of Wands. There may be a new opportunity that may come out of this, but it will come with extra responsibilities from the Ten of Wands there. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like it's some sort of work issue. The Three of Pentacles, I don't know if it's just somebody wanting this opportunity, but it's offered to you and not them, or what's going on with that, and that's going to cause some sort of conflict. With the Three of Pentacles, I just feel like, you know, their efforts are just not recognizable, and they're just creating chaos and stresses for no reason. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is in the dark, too. You know, there's nothing you can do. Like, you feel like if it's your success, it's your success. They'll feel bad about them, you know. They can work harder, right? I'm not quite sure if this is... don't know if this is a relationship or work, but whatever it is, I feel like you're in the right, you know? Like, you're doing what you need to do. They're the one that's in the wrong. They can figure out their own stuff, right? Mia, hello. How will the conversation go tonight when me and Nanny? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I always say that wrong. I know you told me how to say it before and I forgot already. Talk like how will she feel? In a way, I feel overwhelmed because I can't pull my own cards because when I do, I second guessing. Gotcha. Yeah, it's hard. I can't read for myself either. Oh man. Sometimes what I do is I pull cards for myself and then I ask ChatGPT to read for me. And sometimes when I don't like what ChatGPT says, I'll ask Gemini what to read the same cards. And then I pick the best one, but sometimes they both say the same thing and then I get mad because I feel like they're on cahoots with each other. So that's the thing. Oh man. Let's see. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mia a message? How will the conversation go between Mia and Naomi? Naomi? How will that conversation go? I don't know what your relationship is with each other, but the devil's out to play, right? Two of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like the two of you are not really seeing eye to eye. I don't know if you've been comparing options or they keep making you wait for replies or what's going on with that. You have the Queen of Swords in a light, so I feel like whatever is going on, it's a matter of you speaking your truth. Being honest with yourself, with your expectations with this conversation, but also don't sugarcoat it kind of thing, right? Stand your ground. The Emperor is here. Be confident in your communication when you have it. Like I said, don't sugarcoat it. The devil's out to play, so I don't know if there's some romantic thing going on between the two of you, or if you're just gonna have that sign of feeling frustrated or feeling stuck in some sort of energy. Oh, there you go. So, you know, you can have sex then, right? The devil's always a sex card for me. So, I wasn't sure if it was that kind of relationship, but there you go. I was right the first time. For the Seven of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel the sense of frustration. But I also feel like there's some sort of unfinished business that's kind of like lingering. So I don't know if the two of you have started a conversation that never got finished and that's what you're talking about now, or if this is another conversation that wants to start without finishing the last one. I have no idea if I know what I'm talking about. But let's just see. What advice can we give to Mia? What advice can we give to Mia? Maybe it's just a matter of ending the old one, starting a new one. Hierophant, how you traditionally work things out together, it seems. Five of Cups, I feel like, you know, you're going to put the past behind you and connect better. Yeah. 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 Because I had to leave from the call. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one. You know, I feel like you're gonna make up, you know, get some makeup and you know, Five Cups, Devil. They'll be better. Oh man, I feel like things are gonna be better. Yeah. For Alice, how will the interview go with BCG? Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? How will the interview go for Alice with BCG? How will the interview go with BCG for Alice? What is the outcome of next week? What is the outcome of next week? For the magician, you're going to make magic happen like you always do, right? So I feel like the interview itself will go well. I feel like, making sure that you feel well rested, you don't feel stressed or overwhelmed at the interview. Write things down that you want to not forget to talk about. Speak your truth, right? The Queen of Swords. Trust yourself. Speak your truth. You have that sense of resilience. You're wise. You're respected, right? You have a lot of wisdom. Bring out that charm that you have. The Two of Wands is in the dark. So you may have to negotiate or decide between two different paths or what's going on with that. But you hold the world in your hands. So I feel like if you're positive, the interview will go very positive. The outcome for next week seems to be at a standstill with the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like it's not be going, like nothing major is going to change. It's a matter of you trusting your intuition. With the Fool in the dark, I feel like it's really important not to take any risk. Be extra careful what your plans are, and I don't know if it's a matter of like being prepared to be flexible with your plans because things may change. But I feel like overall, not much is going to change. Just be aware it could, but it's unlikely kind of thing because I feel like being prepared because you don't want to be caught unprepared, right? Make sure you have everything you need, everything, because I feel like you don't want to forget anything. Seems to be an energy that's coming through here. Yeah, it's kind of like you're releasing anything that's toxic and not bringing that with you. Thinking smart. Being very clear-minded with the Queen of Swords seems to be really important. It's kind of like following through in here too. Trust your intuition, but also use your logic. Use your wisdom, your experience, your things that you have. Yeah, that is what I got. You're welcome. Don't be nervous. Catherine! Hello! What's coming next for Nezrin with the Aries in the next 30 days? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nezrin a message? What's coming next in love with the Aries in the next 30 days? You have the Seven of Cups, so I feel like there's going to be choices and decisions to make. I feel like it's choosing whichever one you feel comfortable with. The Three of Wands is in the dark, so there may not be a lot of expectations or a lot of plans going on. But, the King of Pentacles, I feel like the Aries is King of Pentacles here. Someone who is reliable, patient, that will follow through with their expectations as much as they can, even though they may not have a lot of plans. I kind of feel like your Aries kind of likes to go with the flow of things rather than planning. I know Tauruses like to have a plan and like to know expectations. But Aries are more like winging it, seeing how it goes. Play by ear kind of thing. But overall, I feel like there's going to be some happiness. Happy rainbows and sunshine type of energy. I feel this playfulness coming through. I feel this sense of, having a good time. I even feel like there's an energy of Aries like giving you a gift or surprising you with something. And I feel like there's gonna be a sign of relief, like not letting go of any stresses or worries coming through. What is the love energy between Nezrin and Aries? What is the Aries love energy? What is the love energy here? Relax, right? I told you you're gonna have a sign of relief. Just relax. It says, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Toxicity. A toxic relationship can drain your energy. and self-worth. So be aware. So keep your guards up in the next 30 days, but also allow love to flow in. Be happy, be playful, let go of any stresses and that sort of thing that may be holding you back. But that's what I got. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Cat Goddess, hello. What does Cat Goddesses, spirit guides, and angels, and future self, higher self, and ancestors want her to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come to Cat Goddess a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What do they want Cat Goddess to know about her future self? What does Cat Goddess need to know about her higher self? What does Cat Goddess's ancestors want her to know right now? I feel like your future self wants you to know to trust yourself, trust who you are, where you come from, where your roots lie, right? I feel this sense of focusing on long-term stability, what you really value, what you really love, what connections are meaningful towards you moving forward. And I feel like it's a matter of letting go of any conflict or disagreements that you may have had with loved ones that you do cherish and you do care about deeply. Because I feel like in the long run, little things won't matter long term, is what I'm feeling with that. For the Fool in the Dark, this is what your higher self wants you to know. It's kind of like, don't just go with the flow. Don't just be that free spirited. I feel like it's the energy of like having a plan, having a direction of where you're going. So you don't just fall off the cliff here, kind of thing. You know, when you're moving forward, there is going to be challenges and obstacles and roadblocks, you name it, right? But it's still leading you towards a positive beginning. If you're positive about this beginning or you're positive about moving forward. Um, but it does come with you planning and having a clear direction, clear expectations, trusting the flow of things, especially where you come from and where you stand. There is the Judgment in the Dark, and this is from your ancestors. I feel like they don't want you to worry or stress about any past judgment. I feel like there's this energy of, you know, if you're holding back and avoiding talking to someone, now's the time to talk to them again if you haven't talked to them in a while. Because I feel like they would really like to hear from you. And they would like to tell you how they feel as well. Because I feel the sense of love and compassion coming towards you. So that is what I got. The energy just stopped. Hi, Fairy Goddess. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. Is there a chance to renew internet service at a better price with the same provider? There always is, but we'll see what the cards have to say. Is there usually if you threaten to end services with an internet company, they will offer you a better deal. Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message. Is there a chance that Tammy can renew the internet service at a better price with the same provider? The Hierophant is a yes. I don't know what else you want me to ask with that question, Tammy, but did you have another question with that? Or was it just a yes? Moonbeam says to tell you to make sure you can quote an offer available for you in your area when you call. So it's kind of like looking up other price matching, right? Like looking up other prices and if you find a price you like, bring that up to them when you call your provider. Yeah, it's because then you have to speak to their manager, right? You have to be like very assertive. Oh man, I've yelled at so many people in my life. I'm too stubborn, and no one can say no to me. You gotta be more stubborn than them. How can Tammy handle them? How can Tammy handle them? The Empress is in the dark. So the Empress is like, show them weakness, make them feel guilty. You're a mom, you're a single mom, and give them the whole sad story, right? Make up excuses, lies, why you need the price down lower. You don't have the money to pay them. If they want your money, they have to lower it, or they couldn't get the money. The card is saying, bring out the waterworks and don't do it my way. Do it your way. So they give a better deal. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, the Empress, you pull out that empathy card, make them feel bad for you, bring out the single mom card, they want their merit money, they want your service, they're gonna have to give you a deal. I guess you have options. If my way don't work, you call back. Try the cards way first, right? Spirit knows better than me. The cards way don't work, then you bring out, the bitch card. That's what I got. Firebird. Who will be Firebird's true person? I will be in a union with. How will Firebird meet this person? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? Who will be Firebird's true love person? Who is going to be Firebird's true love person? Oh, we have a lot of cards I want to come out. Ooh, love. Love is in the air. Love and romance. A spark of flame is coming out, right? A spark of passion, love, and romance. I feel like someone's going to reach out towards you, flirt with you, take a chance with you really soon. I feel like you have options, but there's one that's going to stand out a little bit stronger. They have a bigger flame. I feel like they don't really know this is happening yet, but it's going to happen when they see you and they connect with you. Or maybe you're not going to see this coming. But yeah, right? Happy home, happy life with the 10 of Cups there. I feel this playful, flirty energy coming through. The sense of love, harmony, fulfillment. Yeah, this King of Cups is gonna step up their gameplay, right? I feel like they've been waiting around for a person just like you. Love, romance, passion, right? A good, strong connection, good chemistry between the two of you. I even feel this energy that this person is like handpicked for you from like an angel or your spirit guides or someone. Where's the love energy coming for Firebird? Where's the love energy coming through? A wish, celebrate. It says today, celebrate the love you share with those you matter most towards you. Someone you wish for is coming into your life. Let's just see. What is the energy around? When is this person going to come through? When is Firebird gonna meet this person? When is Firebird gonna meet this person? Apparently during a lunar eclipse. Didn't we just have a lunar eclipse? I don't know. When is Firebird gonna meet this person? Between this lunar eclipse that just happened and the next Mercury is in retrograde. And we're gonna pretend we didn't see the leap year because that's too far away. Mercury in retrograde is coming soon. I forget the exact date, but I think April. I don't know. But that is what I got between now and then. Keep your eyes open. It's going to come suddenly, unexpectedly. There's just going to be a spark. You're going to catch it. May. Fingers crossed. Yeah, sending positive vibes. You know, if you believe it, it's going to happen. I believe it, so I'm setting my intentions for you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? What does May need to know for the next 2 weeks? We need some positive messages to boost confidence. Is there any spirit guide? Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give May a message? We need some positive messages. Not quite sure which way that was supposed to be. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give me some positive messages and a boost of confidence for the next 2 weeks? That didn't really feel right. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to give me a message, some positive messages, some confidence boost? Ooh, there's some good things happening here, right? The Two of Wands. Planning ahead, right? Making plans. I feel this energy that, you know, you have to consider your future options. I feel a sense of determination, taking your first steps forward with some plans, maybe some backup plans, side plans, just in case things go sideways, you know. I feel that for you. I also feel the sense of you needing to take a rest or take some time to pamper yourself, show yourself some self-love, some self-compassion. So I just feel this energy of kind of like going through a mental overload and just needing to quiet your mind a little bit, sit in silence and doing something for yourself. You do have the Two of Pentacles here, so I feel like it's kind of like juggling around what's important for you right now, what is your priority, and what things you can let go of a little bit to be more relaxed in your energy or more calm to give yourself that love, right? I feel like there are things coming towards you. You don't want to overwhelm yourself anymore. You have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're getting some good news, right? Some good feedback on something. Either a new job, a new project, a new study, maybe new money coming in. But I feel you're gonna get some good news about that. The Knight of Pentacles was in the light. So I feel the sense of ambition. An energy about being persistent, being practical in energy. Maybe it's a matter of shifting your routine around a little bit. So you're not having to juggle everything so much. Let's see, what else does May need to know about this energy? What else does May need to know? Well, the badass success, right? Six of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, right? Coming into your power with a steady flow of things, right? I feel the sense of you being nurturing, caring, letting go of any negativity that's in your mind, having this sense of relief, taking time to clear your thoughts, maybe meditate a little bit. But that's where I go with. Lola, hello. Will my job as a consultant grow in the next days? Let's see for Lola. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Lola's job as a consultant grow in the next days? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lola a message? Will Lola's job as a consultant grow in the next days? Will Lola's job grow in the next days? I feel like it's gonna take longer, Lola. I feel like there is a possibility of growth. There's gonna be some changes before the growth happens. It's just a matter of being consistent. I'm not sure if it's better, right? I'm not quite sure. Because I feel like Pisces, they like to overgive or be overly nice. So I feel like it's a matter of matching the people at where they are. If they're not being nice and you match up their energy. I kind of feel that coming through because I feel like you need to pick and choose how you're dealing with the people that you're consulting. So, and I feel like it's a matter of not stressing and worrying, like having a relief of stresses and worries. And I feel like there will be some changes that will help the Eight of Cups move into the light so that you can move forward in a positive light and letting go of the stresses that are building up, right? I feel that for you. Yeah, believe in yourself is it's going to take some more time. It's going to be a slow growth. But yeah, that's what I got. Not sure what your rising sign is, but lean towards your rising sign a little bit more. It may help a little bit. Meditation, general reading for meditation. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? What does meditation need to know right now? Ooh, you have the Ace of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy. I don't know if someone's been ghosting you or what it is, or if they've been rushing in, pulling out, rushing in, pulling back, like just acting on impulse for some reason. I feel like, if they're not showing you their worth, then it may be time to pull back, right? You know, Instead of just thinking about if they're going to call, if they're going to reach out, or whatever this energy is, you need to put the swords into them for now. And move forward, like keep going with your energy instead of waiting. I don't know what this energy is. I just feel like that there's no point waiting. What else does meditation need to know about this energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Light. So yeah, you're boosting your independence, right? I feel like you're going to be working hard or you'll be working enough to be self-sufficient. I feel like your achievements are going to be achieved or your goals are going to be achieved. The Judgment here, following your calling, following where your heart is leading you, moving forward. I feel that for you. I just feel the sense of you getting a second chance on something. I don't know if it's a second chance on a decision or if it's like a turning point for you, because I feel like you're going to be stepping up. Yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Wands, I just feel like putting yourself out there, because I feel like if you're looking for attention or looking for recognition or whatever you're looking for, I feel like you will find it. It's just a matter of pushing yourself a little bit more too. Not quite sure what all this is about or if you know what I'm talking about, but I feel like, yeah, it's a matter of putting yourself first and following your heart and seeing where it leads you. That's what I got. No. Floppy is meowing outside my door if you hear her. She has a quieter voice than Beastie. Ivy! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Ivy a message? What does Ivy need to know in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message? What does Ivy need to know in general right now? You have the Knight of Wands and the Light, so I feel this hot, fiery, passionate energy coming towards you. I don't know if it's in romance or work or career or what it is, because I feel like they're coming fast and fearless and on the pursuit for someone just like you. I just feel this energy of you taking action. You may be a little bit on guard, you may be caught a little bit off guard, not quite sure how it's playing out, But I feel like you're going to feel fulfilled, right? I feel like you're going to be overflowing with emotions. I feel the sense of this being a really good opportunity. There's a really good conversation coming through. I feel like there's a new person coming to your energy. So again, I don't know if this is a new career for you or a new love. Whatever it is, you're going to have overwhelmed by the emotions. For the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're going to feel content. It's a matter of you trusting your inner voice, trusting your instincts, trusting how you're emotionally feeling. Because I feel like if you're emotionally balanced with your logic, you're going to make sense of this energy and knowing which direction you want to move towards. Because I feel like if you're not trusting yourself, the the Six of Swords, your boat's not going to be moving the way you want it to move. What does Ivy need to know about the Six of Swords in the dark? What does Ivy need to know about the Six of Swords in the dark? Yeah, I feel like you're going to be moving forward in a positive light, but you're going to feel this energy that's kind of like pulling you back as you're going forward. So I really feel like this is a matter of testing your strength, right? It's like you moving forward with the Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward in a positive light. But in front of the Chariot, there's obstacles, there's challenges, there's roadblocks, there's, a tree in your path that you need to cross, maybe a bear, I don't know. But I feel like it's a matter of focusing on yourself, your energy, your flow of how you want to move, and not let anyone pull you back. I really feel like this is a test for your strength. Seeing how confident you are, how badass you are. Yeah, don't let this Knight of Pentacles pull you back to where you don't want to be. But that is what I got. Culture. How will my meeting go with Beth tomorrow? For culture, is there any spirit, field guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come to your culture or message? How will culture's meeting with us go tomorrow? How will culture's meeting with us go tomorrow? You have the King of Swords in the dark. So I feel like someone's lying to you. So I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe not lying to you, but not being completely honest or open with you either. So not quite sure what's going on with that. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark. So yeah, I don't know if you're meeting with us alone or us and someone else or what's going on with that. Because I feel like us may be holding back on some information or holding back expressing their emotions or feelings towards you for whatever reason. So I feel like it's a matter of going into the meeting on guard a little bit. Like, not be overly guarded where it's noticeable, but just be a little wary, Protect yourself a little bit here. But I also feel like there's this energy of like standing your ground too, right? The Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. Don't let them walk over you. Be a little bit guarded. That, they may try to make you think that they know something that they don't just to get you to say something that, I don't even know if you know what I mean, but stand on guard, right? Protect yourself. Stand your ground. Set your boundaries. Don't let them play you. Whoever S is or what's going on with that. Because I feel like whatever your cycle is with them, it's not done. It's not completed. And I feel like there's no reason to stress and worry about it. I feel like you will anyways, but try to get some sleep, try to get some rest, not overthink it too much. It may not be fair, it may be crappy scenario, but let's see, what else can we get for culture? What is the best advice for culture's meeting tomorrow? What is the best advice for culture's meeting tomorrow? Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like things are going to go in your favor, but it does, it is testing your confidence. So be strong, stand your ground, get some rest. Rest is the most important. Don't go in there sleepy and cranky and hungry kind of thing. The Queen of Pentacles. Don't be so reserved, right? The Queen of Pentacles sometimes is very reserved, not really liking to get into any conflict or anything. but I feel like it's a matter of you pushing yourself a little bit more, being a little bit more ambitious, standing your ground, bring a little bit of fire to the table kind of thing. um, yeah, be more bullheaded like your Taurus energy and less indecisive like your Libra energy, you know? But also show compassion like your Cancer. You gotta bring them all to the table. And trying to figure out which ones to pull out when, right? The Seven of Wands is definitely your stubborn bull energy, so cries. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give cries and energy? What is cries each and every now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give cries a message? Ooh, there's fire coming out here. This one wanted to come out too, so we'll take it. The Knight of Wands, right? Hot, fiery, passionate energy moving forward. I can feel that. I feel the sense of you wanting to take action, wanting to pursue your goals, wanting to get things done. The Magician, I feel like you have the power to get these things done too, right? I feel like you're going to manifest what you want to manifest. I feel this energy of pushing forward, pushing through. The King of Swords is in the dark. So I don't know if someone is trying to come into your energy to bring you down or slow you down or what's going on with that. But I do feel like you're going to be able to cut through the truth, right? I feel this sense of you being a little temperamental, but I feel like you have good reason to, right? Especially if they're giving you a hard time. I don't know if this person is just a butt cheek, right? I don't know if they made a mistake and they're trying to deny it or what's going on with that. But I feel like they're not being completely honest with you with the Justice card in the dark here. Yeah, I feel like they're lacking taking accountability for whatever reason. Then you have the World. So whatever the cycle is, I feel like it will cause some stresses and worries with the Nine of Swords there. But at the same time, I feel like even though there's the stresses and worries, I feel this inner peace is coming through as well for some reason. What's going on with this inner peace energy that's coming through for cries? What does cries need to know about this inner peace? The Hierophant, yeah. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you traditionally do. You know, don't change who you are for anyone. The Two of Cups. Try to collaborate, try to work things out with this person despite them being butt cheeks. I feel like it may be worth it. It may be able to help you to close this chapter so you can move on. This is what I got. Truth Seeker, hello. What's coming towards Truth Seeker? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is coming towards Truth Seeker? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is coming towards Truth Seeker? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that wants to come and give Truth Seeker a message? For the King of Swords in the light, I feel this energy of you focusing on your self-discipline, like being more in control or being a little bit ahead of yourself, if that makes sense. Right? I feel that for you. I feel like it's not a matter of like rushing into something. It's a matter of, it's not rushing into something and it's not slowing down. It's kind of being prepared ahead of time kind of thing, or being prepared with backup plans or whatever that is for you, because I feel like you are moving forward but you're also letting go of any baggage that you don't want to bring with you moving forward, because I feel like this sense of you walking or stepping up into a different level in your energy. So I don't know what this is for you, if it's a promotion or what it is, but I feel like it's a matter of you thinking really clearly, stepping up your gameplay with that self-focus, self-discipline, putting your head over your heart kind of thing, not allowing your emotions to mess things up for you, because I feel like it's a matter of letting go of any stresses, worries, second guessing yourselves, and going with the flow, but being prepared of what comes next. Let's see what else does True Seeker need to know about this energy. What else does True Seeker need to know about this energy? Yeah, oh, the moon and the stars. So having faith in the universe, right? I feel like it's a matter of trusting yourself, trusting what's on your subconscious mind, trusting what your instincts are telling you. You may need to face some fears, boost that confidence one way or another. Have a little bit more faith in the universe that it is guiding you in the right direction. Yeah, I think it's a sense of letting go of any doubt. Maybe that's what this is, letting go of any doubt. Slow down a little bit, but don't stop. I do feel a sense of you breaking free from the chaos or the toxic energy or whatever that drama cycle thing is. I don't know what that is for you, but you are moving forward. Just gotta stay strong. Believe in yourself. Believe in your strength. You got this. Fairy Goddess! It is February, my month, that I step into my higher power and actually do self-love. Let's see for Fairy Goddess. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Fairy Goddess a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Fairy Goddess a message? Is February the month that Fairy Goddess steps into her higher power and actually does self-love? Yes, you have the Ace of Wands. I always feel like the Aces of Wands when they're in reverse is self-love, right? It's a matter of giving yourself that spark of love and passion. The King of Swords, I feel like it's not going to be easy for you to step into your higher power, because I feel like you need to kind of like clear your mind, be more focused in your heart than in your mind. You know, it's a hard thing because I feel like when you're trying to trust your intuition, your first thing you want to start with is what you're thinking, right? But if you're overthinking it, that's no longer your intuition, that's your mind controlling your mind. Yeah, it's kind of like clearing your mind seems to be where you need to start. What's worrying you? What's stressing you? What's stopping you from moving forward? Because with the King of Swords in the dark, it's a matter of focusing on your self-discipline. So it is a matter of head over heart, right? So clearing your head before you get into your heart. So for self-love, it's about going into your heart. So it's kind of like clearing your mind first, clearing that out of the way, and standing your ground with grounding yourself, like literally ground yourself, going outside bare feet, feeling the ground. I know there's snow outside. I took a picture of myself grounding myself in the snow, bare feet outside in the snow. And I debated just posting it. I thought about it, but I'm like, I'm not showing my toes. There's too many toe creepers out there, so no. I changed my mind on that one. But it really does help make you not just mentally feel grounded, but like realistically feel grounded. I kind of feel that energy too that may help clear your mind. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like being stuck in your head, right? Because Queen of Pentacles, they can easily overthink things, feel discouraged, focus on the materialistic things, and go down that rabbit hole and focusing on the past negativities. But positive energy can we give? Yeah, that is awesome. Right? Talking to the universe is the best person to talk to. What else does Fire Goddess need to know about this energy? How can she feel more self-love? Yeah, just trusting yourself, right? The Queen of Cups, showing yourself some love and compassion, trusting the flow of things, the cycle of things, trusting the universe, doing what you're doing, talking to the universe. Four of Pentacles, taking time for yourself. Focus on your energy, your inner peace. You got this. I feel like you will. I feel like February will be your month for self-love, right? There's nothing wrong with doing something for yourself. Sarah Tora, hello. What would H think of me versus how he feels towards me if we met? Let's see for Sarah. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Sarah a message about what would H think of Sarah? What would H think of Sarah? What would H think of Sarah? How does H feel towards Sarah? How does H feel towards Sarah? The spirit gave you the message of the Emperor here. The Emperor has a very high level of self-control, self-discipline kind of energy. So I feel like it's a matter of trusting you, how you feel about H, and how you think about H truly, and how that all plays out if you both really met. But for H's thoughts about you is a temperance, so their mind, heart, soul are in the right place, so they're not really sure what they think about you. I feel like you make them, or you remind them of somebody from their past, or you remind them of their childhood. Some sort of past memory comes back when they think of you. And then how they feel about you, I feel like they do lay at night thinking about how they feel about you. They're not quite sure how they feel about you, but they do think about it. I feel like they want to communicate with you, once they get together. I feel like they do want to meet you to see, or they would like to meet you to see how they truly feel. I feel like they need that physical connection of being together for them to really know how they feel about you. How would they think about Sarah if they really met in person? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Sarah a message? How will H think about Sarah if they met? How would H feel once they met? How will H feel once they met? I feel like H would be able to think that they have emotional balance with themselves. Maybe they think that they're showing emotions, or they think they're feeling a certain way, but they're not really feeling it. They're just thinking it. Some people just stay all in their mind and don't really focus a lot on how their heart is feeling. I'm kind of feeling this energy with H because of the King of Pentacles as well. Like they're very grounded, very focused on more nature, materialistic side of things rather than emotions. How they feel about you, I feel like they feel like there's a heavy weight on them, but that can be good, right? If there's a heavy weight on them, it could mean that there is emotions there that they haven't quite recognized. With the Six of Wands in the dark, even though, the Six of Wands can be that they need to seek validation. So I feel like they'd want to see you again to validate how they're feeling. So it wouldn't be like love at first sight, it's love at first sight type of thing. But I feel like it would leave them with feeling like they want to see you again to validate how they're feeling. That is what I got with that. Aldana, general reading for Aldana. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? See what this is really quick. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Aldana a message? For some reason you have a card from another deck, but we'll take it, right? I'm not gonna fight the universe. I do sometimes, but you know, not right now. For the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy that's really repetitive, really boring, really dragging on. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but it seems annoying. I can feel like it feels annoying. I feel like there's a Two of Swords. So don't know if you're stuck in a decision and you don't know what to do, and I feel like you're stalling and delaying and not really wanting to deal with it. So I feel like it's just a matter of, instead of dragging it on, just letting it go. If you can't decide, you don't know which one to choose from, maybe it's not for you to choose right now. The sun is in the dark. So I feel like if this is weighing down your energy, if this is making you feel clouded in your energy, clouded in your mind, in your heart, like I said, it may be just time to stop thinking about it and moving on. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the light here, so I feel like it's a matter of getting grounded, redirecting your focus into a positive energy, and that is focusing on yourself, right? Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles are both very strong, independent cards. I feel the sense that you've been working hard, you've been achieving your goals, or you're working towards achieving your goals and having that success. It's just a matter of going with the flow of things and keep moving forward. Yeah, I feel the sense of you really getting things done. So I don't know if there's going to be like a boost or a raise in your workplace that's coming up as well. Because I feel like you're really going to feel on top of it. It's just a matter of second guessing and not dwelling on whatever that energy is or was. Yeah, keep moving forward. Don't hold back. It's not a quick energy. It's something that's slow and steady, but it's still going. That's what I got. Space Cowboy, how's it going? How will my future wife treat me with the relationship? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Space Cowboy a message about their future wife? How will Space Cowboy's future wife treat them in the relationship? I feel like the lovers, I always feel like when the lovers in the dark is because you haven't met your future wife yet. They don't know that you exist, so they don't know how they feel about you yet. But I feel like they will, when they meet you, they will have that love, romance, passion towards you. I feel like the two of you will get along well, especially in the intimate side of things. I feel like your future wife will be like the Queen of Swords. Someone who's very honest. She may be indecisive. She may be a little bit hesitant in her energy. She may prefer you to take the lead. But overall, she will rely on herself. She's very wise, very independent, very honest, clear-minded. But yeah, there may be a little bit of hesitation with being in control all the time, if that makes any sense. The High Priestess, she may not be very spiritual, she may not be very connected or used to trusting her intuition, even though she may learn to do so in the relationship. There is a Ten of Pentacles in the dark, so she may not come from a lot of money. She may not, have a lot of wealth built up. Let's see what else does Space Cowboy need to know about his future wife. Yeah, I feel like she's not very spiritual. That seems to be a strong energy. She's more logical than spiritual. So I feel like she's maybe well educated, even though she's not very wealthy. She may be more focused on like science and realistic types of things rather than spirituality, witchy tarot type of thing for some reason. But doesn't mean you can't persuade her. But that is what I got. I feel like she will be blessed towards you from the universe, anyways. But that is what I got. BB. What does BB need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give BB a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give BB a message? What does BB need to know right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels? Oh, there we go. We found the energy. But what does BB need to know right now? There's some negativity. I don't know if you're doubting yourself or doubting the energy or doubting the flow of how things are going or moving right now. But you do have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's a beginning that wants to begin, but it's being delayed or postponed or whatever that is for you. I feel the sense of, I don't know if it's just because there's a lack of funds in order to move forward or what the obstacle is that's blocking you. You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So I don't know if you're waiting to hear from someone because I feel like they're very nosy in your energy and very nervous. So I feel like they're not going to give you the communication that you're waiting for. I also feel like there's someone from the past that's coming back. I don't know if they're coming back with feelings towards you or what this energy is. Because I feel like this person has a lack of imagination. They may have had some past traumas in their life that they just can't let go of, but they're coming back into your energy for whatever reason. The Ace of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like they're coming with some empty fulfillment. Or they're coming towards you for you to fill them up with emotions or acceptance or whatever's going on with that. I feel like they do come back in your energy. They haven't changed. They're the same person they always were, maybe even worse with their emotions. Yeah, they're coming from a bad place. Who is this person coming back into BB's energy? I feel like they think that you're doing better and they want a piece of that. I feel like people have been gossiping about you or gossiping how well you're doing or how well they think you're doing. And I feel like that's going around. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of speaking your truth, right? Set those boundaries. Don't let this person or these people get to you. Because I feel like you're better than that, right? I feel like it's a matter of you moving forward and choosing the people that you surround yourself with in a better light, more positive, more supportive towards you and your goals and your destination, not allowing them to pull you back in. Kind of energy is kind of like really strong. Also feels energy if you getting like a new puppy or a new cat or new something. But I feel like that new thing is gonna be really uplifting for you. Yeah, everything is going to be fine. You have the everything fine card. I am done. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Sorry I didn't get to everybody tonight, but I will be back on Sunday for more readings. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'll be back Sunday 2 hours earlier than now. With more readings, right? I think Sunday we'll do first quarter moon readings. So that'll be fun. But I hope you'll have a great night, great weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Good night.